The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security and Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We are broadcasting from the Hesselson studio, and it's time to talk about Steuben Senior Services Fund. Welcome back to the program.
Oops.
Thank you so much.
Yes, there's a lot. How's the year been? I think we haven't talked since the
active, busy. We had our big fundraiser at the end of July that was a huge success.
I saw the pictures. They look wonderful.
Oh, they were, yes. And the people had a wonderful time. I think it's our best ever. We raised over $25,000 in that one day.
Wow.
So that was pretty exciting.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to have you back on to talk about that.
Oh, absolutely.
In the future. But right now, it's that time of year, appeals campaign. Tell us a little bit about this campaign.
Well, we have a mailing list that we send a newsletter out to several times a year, and we also send out an invitation to give to what we're doing in Steuben County for our seniors here.
Yeah. And so can people sign up for that if they're not already on the mailing list?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
We'd love to have people sign up.
Well, what's the appeals look like? It kind of gives a recap of the year? Or?
Well, what we do is we have I don't know if anybody can see this, but this is a little folded flyer that we send out thanking people for giving to us, and then on the back of it, it tells the statistics about what's going on in Steuben County. For example, older adults make up nearly a third of our population in Steuben County, which is more than the state average.
Yeah.
And there's real people, obviously, behind those numbers. 9.3% of those folks deal with poverty.
Oh, wow.
26% over that live alone. And what we find is just, you wouldn't think in this day and age that there's isolation, but there is a lot of isolation of particularly older people. So that's what we're trying to address through our Full Circle America program.
Right, and I want to talk about Full Circle America here in just a second. But you said people can sign up, they can make their donations, because this is very important to keep the program going, isn't it?
Oh, yes, very, very much so. We can raise $25,000 in one day, but that's not going to do it. No, that's a drop in the bucket. It's wonderful. We're very appreciative of all the businesses, all the sponsors that give to that particular event, but we obviously have to do much more than that to be able to get to where we want to be in serving the seniors. We do have a website where people can actually go to that website and donate online if they would like to. And that's at www.steubenseniorservicesfund.org.
Perfect.
And they can read all about what we do and
see
donate
those same
as well.
numbers. See those same numbers, but like you said, there's real people behind those numbers. That's why I think it's important to send that out, to spread the word. So tell us a little bit for those who haven't seen you on the program before. Tell us a little bit about Full Circle America and what that is.
I think it's important for Linda to give a little history first, and then I will get into it.
We'll start
okay, that sounds perfect. So about 10 years ago, a gentleman came to me and said, I want you to read this book, and I want you to do something about it for the seniors of this county. And I read the book actually that night.
Oh, wow.
I took it to my board of directors. They all read it. It's by Dr. Teal. Who is the person that we work with, the physician who is up in Maine. And so we were excited about what he offered through the Full Circle America program. His book is called Aging and Invisible No More.
Okay.
And how he, through the years as a professional geriatrician, sought to address the concerns of older people, to keep them, to have a circle of care around them, to make sure that they were safe, but aging at home as they wanted to. And he tried a lot of different approaches, and he finally stumbled on the idea of using technology, volunteers, and a care manager who could bring this whole thing together in that circle of care.
Right.
So we had him come to Steuben County actually 10 years ago, and he explained. We had an overflowing crowd over at the Radisson, very excited about what he had to offer, and out of that we pulled together the Full Circle America project for Steuben County.
Did you think it would grow the way it has in 10 years?
I had a vision for it to grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
After reading the book, you felt passionate about it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And every place that there's been that underlying support, he's been able to get it going. It's just hard because Medicare doesn't pay for it. We have to literally raise every cent here that we have for the program. And the thing that always impresses me is that the people who seem very passionate about it, in addition to the older people, are family members, caregivers. Oh, I'm going through that with my mom and dad, my grandparents. Wow, that would really help our family.
Yeah.
And so that's where we get a lot of buy-in.
Mm-hmm. And tell us a little bit about the program itself, other than the history.
So currently, we have served to date 115 members.
Wow.
I have 30 active right now. And so it's really to support the member, but as well as the caregiver, because many of us are still having to maintain employment.
Sure.
But we worry about our loved one at home.
Absolutely.
So through a series of cameras, and I thought maybe your audience might want to
think
take
that'd
a
be great.
look at
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
I don't think we've ever showcased this before, but it really is up to 3 cameras that look like this. They're very small.
Futuristic looking.
I know, right? They're passive.
We are the future.
Yeah.
So they don't pick up any conversation, but they take a series of snapshots every 8 minutes. And then this little box just plugs in to the router.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's simple.
Yep. Takes me about an hour to install after great conversation with our members, and they're generally their family members. Normally they're installed into a kitchen, a living room, and then maybe down a hallway so we can see someone transitioning from their bedroom to their bathroom.
Gotcha.
It's just through conversation. What we want to be able to see is to make sure that if someone were to fall, it would be captured and help would be
On the way.
on the way. Yeah.
So who's on the other side of that camera?
Well, that's the exciting part. It's medical staff at Dr. Teal's office in Maine.
Okay.
They check in, and it's not sitting there and watching all the time by any manner of means.
Yeah.
It's just checking in. They know the pattern of the people as they get used to them. They know when they get up in the morning, when they go to bed at night, when they seem to go out and that type of thing. And so they monitor, say, 10 a.m., 4 p.m., 9 p.m. and then 4 a.m. So it's 4 times a day. And also the family can be connected.
That's great. So even if the family's local, if they're far away, they can always check in.
That's the beauty of it,
Yeah.
right? And so that's just one piece of what we do through Full Circle. So this is not something that we can do alone. We have many partnerships in the community.
Sure.
Mainly through OFA, Office for the Aging of Steuben County. It's really just linking our member and their caregivers with other resources, because we don't really want somebody to be in that emergency situation,
Of
if at all
course.
possible. Let's just prepare ahead of time when you can, right? And just help people obtain those resources. So it could be like meals in the home, right? It could be a life alert button.
Transportation.
That's a major
Our
issue.
senior companion program.
That's the exciting thing. We're featuring that this year. The Senior Companion Program has started through the Office for Aging and AmeriCorps Senior. And one of our very wonderful members of Full Circle America has been paired with one of the first senior companions. And she visits with her, takes her for hikes, takes her to the landfill if she needs to go, takes her to the senior center. It's just, that involvement. We also have wellness ambassadors assigned to some of our members, and they do the same thing, the visiting, the, maybe even checking blood pressure and some things like that, and putting those numbers in the hub for Dr. Teal to be able to see.
So how hands-on is Dr. Teal's office? It sounds like they're very active.
Very active.
Yeah.
Very active. So I have the ability to monitor cameras as well. And so if one goes down, or I'm not able to see that at that moment, maybe I'm on the road somewhere, I will get a text from the office manager usually in Maine saying, hey, can you go take a look at so-and-so's camera? Like I was out yesterday twice to do that.
Wow.
It's really just very, very hands-on. So
that's great.
it is.
What an amazing program, and to think of how much it has grown in 10 years, because technology changes, everything changes, and to adapt to that, to just make it better.
But this is so simple, right? And and it's really through great conversations that we have. The member gets to drive the ship of what they want to have happen in their home,
Absolutely.
right? And so it's important to just have that ongoing conversation, what the needs are, what are the fears, what are the desires, to age in place, and just see if we can link those members and their caregivers to those resources to help them age in place in their home.
What's the best place for people watching this right now and they want to find out more, maybe they want to participate in the program? What should they do?
please feel free to call us.
Okay.
We're co-located with the Steuben County Office for the Aging. We have our website if you want to read more about the program, the statistics, what our mission is, who our sponsors are, and how to give. It's all right on our website. You can call and talk with us. We'd love to talk with people. We often get calls from family members just, I'm concerned with this, and you know, and they come from all over the United States, really. Many local and many elsewhere.
Okay, and people can volunteer too, right? Or at least because you mentioned give, but you're always looking for volunteers.
Well, we have the wellness ambassador position, and that's a visitor position. They don't have to be retired nurses or anything like that, just somebody who's interested in connecting with people and helping them to be less lonely.
Well, so check the website. Thank you so much for giving us so much time, and happy holidays.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
To you and your audience.
Good luck with your appeals campaign.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back with Frankly Speaking. Stay with us.